Can a thinner design actually change how we feel about foldable phones? That's the question a lot of people are asking now after the latest renders of Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Galaxy Z Flip 7 have leaked online. These phones are just weeks away from launch, but thanks to well-known leaker Evan Blass, we've already seen enough to get people talking. What stands out the most this time? It's not just the specs, it's the new ultra-slim design. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 now reportedly measures only 8.9mm thick when unfolded, which is a huge drop from the 12.1mm of the Galaxy Z Fold 6. The kind of change makes it look and feel like a completely different device. It's so slim, in fact, that some people are joking Samsung may have skipped a generation entirely. On the other hand, the Galaxy Z Flip 7 is keeping its current slim profile of 6.9mm, just like the Flip 6, which is still quite compact and easy to carry. But even with these thinner bodies, Samsung hasn't cut back on performance. Inside the Fold 7, we're getting the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, the same one that powers the Galaxy S25 series. That means users can expect flagship-level speed, smooth multitasking, and great gaming performance. Rumors are also pointing toward a better main screen experience, with a less visible crease than before, which has been one of the biggest complaints about previous Fold models. Unfortunately, not everything is perfect. The battery is expected to remain at 4,400 mAh, and charging speeds aren't getting an upgrade either. So while the phone looks new and sleek, the power and charging part might feel a little outdated to some buyers. Still, this update could be just what the foldable market needs. After a bit of a slowdown in foldable phone excitement, Samsung seems determined to bring back attention and innovation to this space. Foldables from Oppo, Honor, and Xiaomi like the Find N5, Magic V5, and Mix Flip to have tried to challenge Samsung, but they haven't quite managed to grab as much attention. Samsung still leads the pack in terms of global foldable phone sales, and with this new generation, they're likely trying to lock in that lead. On top of that, Samsung's Galaxy software, One UI, and long-term update support continue to be major selling points, especially for people who want reliable performance over several years. And let's not forget, the Fold 7 might be just the beginning. Samsung is also working on a trifold foldable phone called the Galaxy G Fold, which might go head-to-head with Huawei's Mate X-T Plus. Rumors are flying about Apple finally launching its first foldable iPhone in 2026. That would mean Samsung has a small window to cement its position even further before new competition arrives. In the end, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is shaping up to be the slimmest and possibly most refined foldable Samsung has ever made. Whether that's enough to get more people excited about foldable phones again remains to be seen. But one thing's clear, Samsung is not slowing down. With the Fold 7, Flip 7, and Flip 7 FE all expected to launch next month and go on sale in August, this could be one of the busiest seasons yet for foldable phones. So if you've been waiting to upgrade or you've never tried a foldable before, now might finally be the right time. Let us know what you think. Are these new slimmer designs enough to win you over? Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the latest tech news and leaks.
Ever feel like smartphone batteries just aren't getting any better no matter how expensive the phone is? Well, if you've been waiting for Samsung to finally fix that with the Galaxy S26 Ultra, we've got some news, and it's not great. Let's rewind a bit. When we think about premium smartphones, we expect top performance, amazing cameras, and long battery life. But Samsung seems to be stuck in one place, especially when it comes to battery power. According to a trusted source, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to come with the same 5,000 mAh battery we've seen in past Ultra models. Yep, no big upgrade. In fact, even if there is an increase, it's said to stay under 5,400 mAh. Samsung hasn't really made major changes in this area for years. Part of the reason might be their cautious approach after the Galaxy Note 7 issues, where battery problems caused serious damage to the brand's image. Since then, they've been playing it safe, but maybe a little too safe. While Samsung takes baby steps, other phone makers, and especially Xiaomi and Oppo, are charging ahead. Some of their phones already have 7,000 mAh batteries, and they're using newer, denser battery tech that allows for bigger capacity without making the phone thick or heavy. Samsung, on the other hand, is not only sticking to smaller batteries, they're also keeping the same old charging speeds. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to offer 45-watt wired charging. That might have been okay a few years ago, but now we're seeing phones that support up to 120 watts. That's nearly 3 times faster. It's not just about tech limitations. A big reason is market competition. Brands like Xiaomi and Vivo aren't as big in the United States, where Samsung, Apple, and Google are more dominant. So there's less pressure for them to make quick changes. Even Apple is focusing more on software than battery size. Instead of giving you a bigger battery, they're working on something called Apple Intelligence, which is supposed to help save power through smart system tweaks. But let's be honest, we all know a bigger battery would be the better solution. The situation is even worse for other Samsung models. The Galaxy S25 Edge reportedly comes with just 3,900 mAh, and the upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 7 is said to have a 4,400 mAh battery. For foldables and large displays, that's just not enough. So here we are again, another Ultra phone, another year, and the same battery complaints. While the hardware in Samsung phones keeps improving in other areas, battery life and charging speed just don't seem to be a priority. And that's disappointing, especially when people are paying premium prices. If Samsung wants to stay ahead, it might be time to stop playing it safe and start offering what users actually want. A phone that lasts longer and charges faster. What do you think? Are you okay with the same battery again in the Galaxy S26 Ultra, or is this finally the deal breaker? Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe for more tech updates. Explained the easy way. Thanks for watching. Could Samsung be planning to surprise everyone by launching a cheaper foldable phone alongside its premium model this July? A recent leak has added fuel to the speculation that the Galaxy Z Flip FE, Samsung's more budget-friendly foldable, might be unveiled at the same time as the Galaxy Z Flip 7. If this rumor turns out to be accurate, the upcoming Unpacked event could end up being far more exciting than anyone expected. Until now, the general belief was that Samsung would delay the launch of a fan edition for its foldables, just like it usually does with the Galaxy S series. Typically, fan edition models come out months after the main release to avoid hurting sales of the premium versions. That strategy has worked in the past, helping Samsung cater to both high-end and more cost-conscious customers without overlap. But things might be changing. Tech tipster Max Jambor recently shared that Samsung is producing the Z Flip FE alongside the Z